All right, so Manny Pacquiao, Maryweather. I only seen some of the fight. I'm not a big fan of any of them. I'm a fan of talent. And for what I saw, I mean, Manny was getting in there, and even Manny said, I thought I hit him more times. But Manny has to understand this is Maryweather's world. Like, Maryweather controls boxing right now. He isn't just a boxer. That's one of the reasons why he thinks he's the greatest of all time, because he actually controls the box office. I mean, he controls who he fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, he picks his fights. And to me, I think he pays the fight. And actually, he pays the fighter. Like, he pays you. He pays the opponent. The reason why I say that is because of the way he does the management. He'll pick a fighter, and then he'll pick how much both of the purses is going to be. He does that. Floyd controls that. You may not know that. You can say, oh, you just listen. Look into it. Floyd controls that. This is one reason why I knew Sugar Shane wasn't going to beat him. If you notice in the first round, Sugar Shane almost knocked Floyd's head off. And what happened right after that? Sugar Shane was fighting like an amateur. So no, Pacquiao wasn't going to beat him. And all the hype and all the whatever, they might do a rematch. I'm sorry it's late, but there's no fighter going to beat Maryweather, not unless you go to another country and a whole new set of rules where Maryweather isn't controlling the fight itself. Because he controls the arena. He controls the seats. He controls who does what. He controls pay-per-view. And you may think I'm lying, but I'm not. That's why he makes so much money, and he brags about it. He puts it right in everybody's face. Floyd said, I make $2 million a month. This is what he said. He said he made what did he say? He said he made $60 million in 2.5 hours. He brags about it all the time. But he does that because he takes front end and back end money. He takes the purse, and then he takes the back end money off the pay-per-views. He controls that. You know, that's why 50 Cent was getting with him, because it's all business. You know, $400-500 million, boom. You know, 50 was talking about it when they was beefing. So it doesn't surprise me that Floyd won. From what I seen, Floyd didn't beat Pacquiao with just blazing skills, like crazy punching skills. I mean, Floyd's fast, and he could, you know, he's faster than any average man. You know, he's so fast. He went up against the #1 speedster, which is Pacquiao, and made Pacquiao miss. And then when Pacquiao was getting in on him, he just grabbed him. So it wasn't like he boxed his way out. Truthfully, I enjoy watching Roy Jones Jr. fight more than I enjoy watching Maryweather fight. Even when Roy Jones was, you know, he lost a couple. That dude was dynamic. Like, his skills to just hit you anywhere, kidney punch, and Roy Jones Jr. to me he was more entertaining. He was a better fighter. He fought his way out of something. You know, Maryweather is kind of Parnell Whitaker to me. You know, even though Parnell Whitaker will tell you, you know, out the frame. But Parnell Whitaker could dodge too. That dude was dope at dodging. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see a fight. I wanted to see two of the best people in the world who was demanding $11,000 for a ticket fight. Like, I wanted to see people bloodied up. I wanted to see, you know, like the heavyweight Tommy, the white dude, when he got hit in his dang in the nose by, I forgot who it was, a heavyweight, hit him, boom. Like, I wanted to see stuff like that. But you ain't going. It's a fashion show. It's Pretty Boy Floyd. It's not even entertaining anymore. That's why people say it's boring. It's just run, dodge, hit, strike, run, dodge, and So that's what I think of the Maryweather fight. I mean, Tyson was a far, far, far better fighter than Maryweather will ever be. Maryweather, you're not the greatest fighter of all time. You're not even close. I mean, Rocky Marciano, Sugar Ray Robbins, Muhammad Ali, Foreman, Frazier. Those dudes fought. You talking about Muhammad Ali took too much damage. What Muhammad Ali did to Foreman is he let him get tired. You have to understand what Foreman came with. Foreman was the heaviest hitter in his time. I mean, he was a heavy hitter. He was a heavier hitter than Bone Crusher Smith. He was a heavy hitter. I mean, this dude was breaking people in practice. So Muhammad Ali couldn't go toe to toe with him as far as his weight per swing. You got to understand all that comes into the reality. Like when somebody's swinging the force of their swing and the impact, Muhammad Ali wasn't going to do that. So he did the rope-a-dope game with him because he knew it cost energy to swing that hard. And Foreman's endurance was nowhere near Muhammad Ali's endurance. So Muhammad Ali played him the best way he could without Foreman even knowing. Rumble in the jungle. And by the way, Mike Tyson was right when he said that, you can't, Maryweather can't even take his kids to school without an entourage. He can't do nothing without an entourage. Because the people are not really, he's not of the people. Muhammad Ali was of the people. George Foreman is of the people. But Muhammad Ali is of the people. A lot of those boxers back in the day, they were all of the people. Maryweather is of money. That's all he wants. That's all he talks about. He doesn't give a damn about anything else. He'll say family, but his small family. Muhammad Ali cared about everybody. This dude was like, I'm not going to war. And dipped. They wanted to put him in jail for not going to war. He come out and talk about the war, talk about what America is doing. He cared about us. He cared about people. You see you see how he was making a stance. You'll never see Maryweather doing anything like that. He's always him. So you're not of the people, Maryweather. You're not even close. Nobody be like, yeah, Maryweather, man, that dude is, Maryweather for councilman. But we look at Muhammad Ali and be like, nowadays, heck yeah, Muhammad Ali for councilman, if he was a younger Muhammad Ali. But right now he's got, things are going on with him. But I'm just saying, we loved Muhammad Ali. Ali Boumaier. You know what I'm saying? Rumble in the jungle. Knock him out. He went to Africa. Maryweather's not going to Africa. And the people are going to be like, oh, you're of the people. They'll be like, well, there's a superstar. Even Sugar Ray Leonard. Of the people. Sugar Ray was dynamite. Tommy Hitman Hearns. Those dudes fought. They fought. They didn't run all day. They fought. They got hit. They fell down. They got knocked out. They got up. They wanted another round. They came back out, bloodied up like, let's go again. They fought. You're not going to ever see that with Floyd. Floyd got hit one good time by Manny. Manny threw some flurries. It was it. So that's my take on the Pacquiao fight. Mayweather-Pacquiao. I think as far as being great, Pacquiao is a greater person because he's a statesman. He's a musician. He came from nothing and the people love him. They love him. I can't say that. His whole country loves him. Our whole country does not love Floyd Mayweather. He gets on our nerves because he flaunts how much money he has in front of us all the time. He cares nothing about us. I don't love him. Just another dude.